sit like this, my leg down, and then he jumps over from here.
Ah.
Oh, man, that is so much pressure. It's unbelievable. Hey, I'm Antonio Graceffo. We're in Bangkok and I'm learning judo with Mr. Shane Wiggand. Shane, now, I've trained with you once before, a little bit of no-gi judo, because you got MMA background, Muay Thai background, and you're a judo black belt. And today we're learning a little bit about the gi, because now I want to seriously actually study judo. So, you can tell folks a little bit what's different, gi, no-gi.
Yeah, there's a lot of throws that works in judo that won't work in MMA, simply because of the gi. So, I like gripping down here, getting grips here, like different. So a lot of MMA stuff, you have to grab the wrist, you got to underhook the arms. So some throws will work, some throws won't work. And sometimes you got to transition how you move your body and lean and things like that. So, but pretty much, I say about 50% of judo throws will work in MMA. You just got to learn how to transition. Instead of using the gi, grab the grips here, you got to learn how to grab the arms and things like this, grab the head, kind of more like Greco-Roman wrestling.
Right.
Some throws won't, this type of gripping here won't work, but you get really good sail nagi.
You're very powerful. You can grab somebody's skin like that.
But if you say you're doing like a sail nagi,
yeah,
and this is your favorite throw, it won't work because you get a transition. It's different. You got to learn how to underhook the arm like this.
Right.
So it can also become sweaty. It makes a big difference too. So a lot of your throws, the judo throw won't work when you become super sweaty because you start sliding.
See, I don't have a lot of experience with judo yet, but my limited experience so far, I've been pleasantly surprised when I walk into my Greco training and when we start doing the same throw I learned the day before in judo class. And that happened. And then the flip side is sparring with those guys on the national team in Cambodia and suddenly grabbing my clothes and throwing me in ways that I didn't know you could even, get thrown that way.
I think judo camp like samurai being disarmed. A lot of times they wore like a kimono or gi underneath their armor. So a lot of times they lost their sword, they didn't actually sit it there really bulky and his armor. Now they could just punch and kick properly, so they would easily grab someone trying to throw them and just an arm break or stab or hold someone down the ground for someone else to stab them. So not so much in the knights armor about Europe, but still you see the samurai armor, it's pretty bulky. You probably can't be
punching and kicking that guy.
Yeah, so they probably can still move around and do things, but as far as like a really good stand-up fight, it was a lot easier to grab, arm breaks and chokes and things like that. They wanted to fight forward and out as fast as they possibly could. So it came from there. But fights in the streets, like if I can probably grab this t-shirt here and probably throw him down, but his shirt's probably ruined. I don't want to make it about gi.
So yeah, if you get in a street fight, you don't want to ruin the guy's clothes. So one of the things we're going to work on today, I screwed up my knee this week in Hanoi doing sanda, so I can't really do any throws, which is a shame, so I wanted Shane to help me learn my throwing drills. But we're going to work on the ground. Now a lot of people think that jiu-jitsu or judo on the ground with the gi is exactly the same as without the gi, but there's similarities, but again, there's a lot of submissions and chokes that come from wearing the clothes. And then another one is a lot of the escapes are very difficult because there's a lot of friction, between my clothes and your clothes. So you got me in side control, and it's very hard for me to pop my head out, because there's a lot of friction. So these are all things I'm learning to deal with. But I love judo.
All right, we're gonna work on you can be choke against the abdomen and also blood choke. Like these kind of tight. Okay, and we're gonna hit this hand, go over this hand here, turn the hook like this. Gonna pull down that arm. This is a good push in there. Like that. Once trying to get his hands a little bit higher up here, he can choke a bit better. Very good. There we go. Right. Say I'm trying to get him in some different things here. I got him right here. Suddenly he gets his choke on me too. Suddenly I gotta stop and let go. It's done this. So suddenly he just got out of the choke. He's got a little bit more leverage on the ground than I do on top. Now if I can get past his legs, get him in full mount, and then I got more leverage doing this choke. Knuckles, go across his throat, pull it down over here, so now I'm pushing this way and pulling down, like that. It's a simple choke, and it's actually easy to get out of this choke as well. But what happens, it happens really quick, my people just tap out. So you up and around, up and down, turn this hand around, downward, get it tighter through here, like that. It's a simple choke. Another grip you can do with it. Do it this way, here, and This kind of more the abdomen on this one.
Ah.
So here's another application here. You're sitting like this, one leg down, and then he jumps over from here.
Ah.
Oh, man, that is so much pressure. It's unbelievable. Shane's telling me one of the issues is it's very dangerous to do a choke from the top, from the inside the guard, and this is why. I'm going for the same choke he just taught me, and I'm up here like this. I'm going for the choke. I'm going for the choke. What are you going to do, Shane?
So I'm gonna reach up and grab his judo gi or grab his wrist. I'm gonna come up with my hips. Hips gonna come underneath his elbows. All right, I'm gonna put my knees together. At the same time, I'm gonna arch.
Oh.
This is quick arm march. I'm arching my hips like this. At the same time, I'm pulling his arms down. This is a quick arm march.
You could like take, oh my God.
Ah.
Cat.
Yeah, from here, you see it. My knees are crunched together. I'm lifting my hips up like this. You can see where his arm is. Sometimes I'm going to pull down his arm.
Wow.
So from here,
Damn.
and usually you can't tap out, so you got to learn how to tap with your foot. Or
Yeah.
say,
Verbal tap, verbal tap.
Uncle.
Right, you just say, okay. Yeah, it's super simple, but called like more of a white belt choke. All right, you get somebody here, you come down kind of low on me. Basically, just got my hands up here, about right behind his ears, and all I'm going to do is just turn in like this, and super simple choke. All right, another choke that you can do is super simple. Okay, come down again. And if you have no gi, you do gi and no gi, you just get your fist and go like this.
Ah. Like pressure point choke, yeah.
Well, you're still choking a person.
Oh, okay.
And usually what happens, it gets the person to react.
Ah.
Like if they go, like
You're not going to submit him, but
He's gonna move. Got it.
every once in a while you can get someone tapped out, maybe all laying on his arms.
Yeah.
They can't defend themselves. So from here, you crunch him up like this. What happens usually, I get the person to react.
Yeah.
Maybe he's stalling on me. Or maybe he's doing something I don't like, so I do that and you get him to react before I can grab my arm, something like that. So for some reason, we end up in half guard here, okay? It's quite common. There's different ways to get out of this. One way, I went from a Russian team that came over to America. Okay, if I could roll over from here and try to push my leg out, what happens is he's going to keep the rolling going to get on top of me.
Right.
All right, that's what usually what's going to happen, okay? I got to prevent this. Okay, Antonio's a little bit bigger than me and probably a little bit stronger than me, so he can probably still muscle his way out of it. Because someone to your own side, what you're going to do, you're going to crawl on top of him, get your gi, then get his gi, pull it out a little bit, reach around his head, put gi underneath his arm, grab his arm right here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll to my side here. So if he's just trying to roll, see it. Now if he's really strong, you probably can still roll on top. If he's really strong, you might just still do this. From here, I'm going to actually really.
You got more of a chance anyway.
Yes. From here, I'm going to hold him down best I can.
Yep.
Keep it tight. Then I'm going to get this arm here, push down.
Or you use two legs.
Yeah, so here, and then maybe even get my leg, push out, then get side control. All right. Like I said, someone's much bigger than you, you can probably power your way through this, but it's a lot better than just sitting there.
Not controlling that arm at all.
And wasting time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I like that, man. It's all this using the clothes stuff, man. I gotta learn how to use the clothes, to your advantage and how to defend against using the clothes. I'm so new to judo, so they're still doing stuff to me where I go, I didn't know that existed, It's how you defend against.
judo, they're called key locks.
Key locks.
Jiu-jitsu, you're thinking like, that's actually in judo, that's actually called garamis. Considered that, then arm lock. And actually, when I say Kimura, it's actually the actually not the proper name for it in Japanese. Kimura was the Japanese guy who tapped out learning graces.
Yeah, he went over to Brazil and yeah.
But he was really good at doing karamis. Alright. But anyway, a judo key lock is a little bit different. Alright.
And if I break my arm, this could be like a sling. So they're good.